So, did you have any communication with her at all?
Are you kidding? I called her 3 times a day for weeks.
And what did she say?
Mostly stop calling me.
If you were to guess as to why she would have wanted out, what would that be?
It's anybody's guess. I mean, maybe I left the toilet seat up now and then. Maybe she left because I'm going nowhere in my career. Maybe she just got tired of beating me all the time.
She beat you?
Oh yeah, she beat me in chess, she beat me in tennis, she beat me in backgammon. The only thing she couldn't beat me in was our debates.
You had debates.
Yeah, but they were friendly debates. I mean, we used to get into it over the existence of God. I never took it seriously, but she did. To me, arguing about that is like discussing the origins of Superman. It's all fiction.
Well, to you maybe, but even discussing fiction can lead to heated debates.
Oh yeah?
Ever been to Comic-Con? When was the last time you had one of these debates with her?
As a matter of fact, we were having one right before the accident.
Well, belief in anything irrational can drive people to do very irrational things, you know? And her leaving you under these circumstances could fall under the category of irrational.
She was very level-headed and logical on any other topic.
Doesn't matter. When dealing with a religious mindset, the logic switch is just turned off. Let's get off of Tara. You say you're not inspired anymore to write. So, do you do anything for entertainment?
I masturbate. When I sit in front of the computer for hours trying to write and nothing happens, I tend to stroll over to a porn site and yank it a little.
Okay, yank your doodle dandy. Let's move on from there. Do you have any hobbies, sports, anything that you can look forward to?
Well, my friends have a screening room in their house and they have weekly movie nights. Tara and I used to go all the time. I'm hoping Tara will come to her senses and realize I was the best thing for her.
Well, let's just not assume that's an option.
It's always an option. Even Cheech and Chong reunited.
So what made you call her?
I don't know. I thought maybe it would help. I mean, you know, I haven't had sex in a really long time, and the internet porn sites were starting to get routine. You know you've been watching too much porn when you start recognizing the music.
Paying for a woman isn't the answer.
I'm paying you, aren't I?
Don't be a smartass. Hiring a prostitute will not help you fill the void left by Tara.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not in any condition to fill any voids these days. You know what? I really don't care anymore. Women leave men all the time, and who says they need a logical reason, right? Fuck it. I just want to die.
You do not want to die, Monty.
Yes, I do, Doctor. I can't function with women. If I can't get my boomy to come back to me, I want to die.
Not functioning with a hooker is just not the same as being in a committed relationship.
So what? If I can't function in a situation where it shouldn't matter, then how am I going to be able to function in a situation where it should matter? I just want to die.
You realize that if you keep talking like this, I'm going to have to report it.
Well, that sucks. Okay, forget I said anything then. I don't want to die. I'm fine.
You don't want to die.
No, I don't want to die.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I was just blowing off steam. I want to live a long, prosperous life serving baby Jesus and all of his reindeer.
Let me ask you this. If you could fix something about yourself, what might it be?
I don't know. I guess I would like to be less analytical and obsessive about things.
What do you mean, obsessive about things?
I make observations about little things that most people don't even realize. When I bring it up, people just think I'm weird.
Okay, for example, what's one of your weird observations?
When a female celebrity is on a talk show wearing a sleeveless shirt and she raises her arms, people will look at her armpits. Have you noticed there are no longer any phallic names? Dick, Rod, Peter, Willie. You don't hear names like those anymore, and I miss them. If I ever have a kid, I'm giving him a phallic name, like Cock. Cocksuggins. That would be my kid's name.
Great. Then you could pay for his therapy.
Unless it was a girl. Then I would name her Clithius.
Okay, stop. You just have to forget about Tara and get back out there again, and I don't mean paying for it.
So should I put it on my credit card?
I'm talking about going out on real dates, you know, with real women and in a real relationship.
Not interested. I will never ever find another woman like her, so why bother looking?
Come on. You fall off a horse and what do? Get right back on it.
Tell that to Christopher Reeve. I mean, if he was still alive.
You know what? That'll do it for this session. I feel we are making some progress.
Do you really? Or is that just what you're supposed to say?
A little of both. Now, I want you to get out there, start living again, and get over this depression.
I'll try.
Hey, what if we were to go out sometime?
Monty, come on. I'm your therapist.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out on my own. What if I were to fire you as my therapist? Then can we date?
Oh, that could happen. No, Monty, come on. I'll just see you next week, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Well, what if you...
No, that's all right. Oh, cocksuggins. Nice.
Really starting to move on.
So, what was it about this actress that so intrigued you?
I don't know. She just had this aura about her. It's hard to explain. Maybe she reminded me a little bit of Tara.
So, she resembled her?
No,
She sounded like her?
not at all.
She had similar mannerisms.
Completely different.
So, they're both mammals.
Pretty much, yeah.
Have you been out with anyone since you were here last?
No.
Are you still depressed?
Yep.
Are you taking anything for it?
You mean like medication?
Yeah.
No, I don't like taking medication.
Well, I am going to suggest you try St. John's wort.
Saint, what?
St. John's wort. It's an herb that might help your depression a bit. You can just get it over the counter.
St. John's wort? What the hell kind of name is that?
Well, it's just what it's called.
And that's supposed to help my depression? Taking something called St. John's wort?
Yeah.
What do I take if that doesn't work? St. Jerome's crotch rot?
Hey, don't snap at someone who's trying to help you.
I'm sorry. I'm just so frustrated with everything in my life.
I think this is where I came in. So what about your writing? Have you done anything with that?
No. I mean, when you spend all this time in front of the computer and you can't get past the words fade in, it might be time to give it up.
You know, you can come up with 100 reasons not to write, but I can give you one great one why you should.
What's that?
You're a writer. So get off your ass and write something.
Write what? I'm not inspired.
How about starting with a personal check? You're 3 weeks behind in your payments.
You're not right in the head.
What were you drinking?
Nothing. It wasn't until after I saw her before I even screwed the cap off the wine.
Your wine had a screw-off cap? Class. Did you do anything before you saw her? Pot, cocaine, Red Bull?
I wasn't impaired, if that's what you're getting at. The night was perfectly normal, just like any other.
Except that you had sex with a black and white film strip.
Well, yeah, there was that. But everything else was normal.
I think your definition of normal and mine might differ slightly.
Look, don't you think I know how crazy this sounds? But I swear to you, Doc, she's as real as you sitting before me right now.
No, Monty. I exist. She does not.
You're wrong. She was very real.
Had you ever had trouble distinguishing fantasy from reality before?
Never. And I don't now. Look, you're a psychiatrist, right?
What gave that away? The diplomas on my wall?
You're trained to see things logically, and I get that. But I'm here to tell you that last night, even though it defies all reason and logic, fucking happened.
Hey, watch the language.
Sorry, it frigging happened.
Bullshit. You imagined it. All of it. It's okay. Let's do a little test. I'm gonna roll off some names, and you tell me if they're real or not, okay?
Okay.
Abraham Lincoln,
Real.
Popeye the Sailor,
Not real.
Sherlock Holmes,
Not real.
Donald Trump,
Pass.
Anne Hathaway's breasts.
Is this really necessary?
Yes, it is. The female orgasm.
Not real.
Really? No wonder Tara left you.
What are you, a comedian?
I dabble. One more. Ida Beswick.
Very real.
No, Monty, not real.
What about all the phone conversations I had before I met her? We had spoken on the phone for hours.
You could have been on with nothing but a dial tone. In a delusional state of mind, you would have been talking for her as well as for yourself. Remember the movie Psycho? You're Anthony Perkins without the knife.
How could I know anything about her? How could I have accurately written about her?
Look, you found minimal information on the internet, and then your mind just filled in all the blanks. This whole delusion may have been a defense mechanism.
Defense mechanism for what?
To help you get over losing your girlfriend. Do you realize that this is the first session we've had where you hadn't brought her up once?
You're saying I imagine Ida to get my mind off Boomy?
It's a logical conclusion, wouldn't you say? You know, I've often wondered, her name is Tara, so why do you keep referring to her as Boomy?
Tarara Boomdier? I used to call her Boomdier. Then it just became Boomy for short.
Oh, that's cute.
You think so?
No, not really. Look, let's just sum this all up, all right? You lose your girlfriend. You're lonely and sad. You see this actress in an old film. You feel vulnerable and your imagination brings her to you, alleviating your loneliness and filling in the void in your creativity. It's a classic sign of delusional schizophrenia.
You make it sound so clinical.
Would you prefer batshit crazy?
How do I know what's real anymore? How do I know you're not the delusion?
Because I send you a bill. Look, I'm going to prescribe some medication for you to take, okay?
Medication for what? I told you I don't like taking medication.
Hey, you want to keep Ida away? The first step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem. The next step is trying to solve the problem. Now, get this prescription filled today, and I guarantee you it will be the last you ever see of Ida Beswick.
I thought I was rid of her, but she visited me again today. I'm taking the medication, but she won't disappear. I can't take this anymore.
Monty, I'm getting really tired of hearing about this. You have no business calling me at this time, okay? I'm a very busy woman.
It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make her disappear. I can't keep questioning what I see. I don't know how much worse this can get.
Look, we'll talk about this at our next session. Don't call me at this hour unless it's a real emergency.
Put the gun down, Monty. That's not the answer. Why would you do that?
Oh no, she's back.
Who's there with you?
Who do you think? Ida. She's right here. She's standing right in front of me.
There is no Ida, but I did hear a voice. Put whoever that is on.
Talk to my therapist, please. Ida won't come to the phone.
Monty, it is not Ida. Now I'm hanging up, okay? I have doctor stuff to do.
Wait, don't hang up. I need to hear a real voice.
I'm the real voice. Put the gun down, Monty.
You have a gun? Monty? Hello?
911. Where's your emergency?
Yes, hello. This is Dr. Malavy. I am a psychiatrist. I have a very, very disturbed patient, and I believe he has a gun, and I think he could harm himself or the person he's with.
I know.